Okay, what's going on, guys? Today I am going to be showing you how I personally catch lots of trout. Whether you're a expert fly fisherman or whatnot and already know how to catch tons of fish and you're watching this, cool. Or if you're just a beginner to it and you're watching this and trying to learn something cool. But like I said, what I'm doing here is just showing you guys how I catch a ton of fish. And we are coming down to this really nice run of water that we are going to fish today. Water's pretty clear, everything looks perfect. So obviously, if you want to catch a lot of trout, you need to fish a creek, river, stream, whatever that has trout in it. And that would be the first priority. Second, seasons matter. Spring is a great time to catch a lot of fish, so is fall. Summer's also a good time to catch fish, but I would say spring is probably the easiest. So if you're going out in spring, catching trout is going to be much easier. Obviously, you want to find a body of water that has trout, and once you found that body of water, you want to fish good holes or runs that look like they would hold fish. So this is how I read the water. I'm walking up on a really nice run here. It's a little shallower here in the tail out, and it's pretty deep all throughout this. So I'm going to start here, fish the tail of this run, and work my way up. I am throwing a very tiny size 16 flashback pheasant tail perdigon type bug fly right here, and a Duracell. It's about 55 degrees right now. I don't expect the fishing to be on fire, but I do expect to catch fish. So we're gonna walk out right about here, and it is pretty deep in here. I think I'm gonna have to move my bobber up a little higher, to be quite honest with you. We're definitely gonna do that, because I am getting nowhere near close to the bottom. We'll start with that. That looks pretty good. We're up about 4 feet, I'd say. Maybe a little under. We're gonna give it a cast in there. I'm gonna fish closest to me, and then I'm gonna get right in that water and then right along the rocks there. Pretty surprised, honestly, that we haven't had a bite yet. So I'm going to move it up even higher. There we go. Now I expect those flies to get down there and us to get a bite in this run within the next few casts here. Now I haven't fished this creek in a very long time, to be honest with you, but I know there's some good fish in here. So again, I am moving my indicator up a little bit. Now, I just got here 5 minutes ago. Obviously, you can't just get to a spot and expect to catch fish every single cast. Now, some places it'll be like that, but not most. So now we're gonna try and get a little closer to that rock wall. There's a fish. Feels good too. And like I said, we just got here. Haven't been here for more than probably 10 minutes tops. And we're on a good fish. Oh, we lost him. I was doing everything right, man. And that's part of it. That is just part of it. Flies look good. That was a great fish too. Really, really nice fish. Yep, there's a fish. We're gonna try and keep this one on. Feels like another really good fish. Yeah. Those head shakes are good. I've been told there's some monster fish in this creek. I have yet to catch one. This feels like a really good fish. Head shakes are pretty good. Okay, and he's in the net. And we're on the board now. That's one fish. We're gonna let him go. Wasn't a huge fish, but right where we hooked onto that one, there's gonna be more hanging out in there. So what I'm gonna do is toss right back in there. And let's see if we can't get into another one right there. I've always been told that the head of the run and the tail outs are where the fish are going to be the most active. Obviously, you can still catch fish in the middle of the run, but only landed one. Had one on. Had a couple bites. And now we're approaching the head of this run here. And I think we could pull a few out. Yep. There's a fish. Good one too. Really good one. I think this is the last time I'm wearing these waders. I wore these because I've been wearing my other new ones quite a bit and wanted to give those a break. But these ones leak pretty good. It's a good fish. Whoa, look at that run. Okay, have your line. Wow. I think this is a good, really good fish, honestly. We might have a 16, 17, 18 incher on. I'm just gonna play him slow. Tire him out. I got 4X on, so pretty strong. Just don't want to horse this fish in, have a fly snap or something. Or not a fly snap, the line snap at the fly or whatever. This is a heavy fish. I was having trouble moving him there. Okay, this might be bigger than I think. What do we got here? Please tell me this isn't a carp. It's not fighting like one. This fish is actually fighting. I think we're getting tired, huh? Wow, that is an absolute monster brown trout. Absolute monster brown trout. That is my PB brown trout. You are witnessing my PB brown trout. What an absolute gorgeous fish. Wow. He's tired now. That is a gorgeous fish. Wow. Look at that, he doesn't even fit in the net, man. Are you serious right now? And would you look at that? Right where I had him pinned on the fly. I don't know how it happened. It's a nice smell. But that fly popped right off. Gone. Line broke. Well, at least it happened while he was in the net, right? That is my biggest brown trout that I've ever caught. That is... easily a 20-inch brown. That is the nicest fish I've ever caught. This is just amazing. Wow, I am so pumped right now. Sitting right up in that shallow water too. What a specimen. That is such a nice fish. Oh my goodness. That is great, man. Such a nice trout. But just look at how freaking big that trout is, dude. Are you kidding me right now? That is a huge fish. Oh my gosh. What an awesome fish. There he goes. Oh, we're on the board. 2 fish. A PB brown and a, I don't know, that fish was probably bigger than 20 inches, to be honest with you. That really could have been bigger than 20. Just tie him back up because that fish broke off as soon as he got in the net. I am so lucky to even landed that fish. Had a handful of bites and pulled out a PB brown and a small fish. Lost a good one too. Oh geez. Now my flies are getting too close. And I dropped it in the water. Well, I guess I'm going to retie this whole thing because for some reason I can't tie right now. So we'll be back in a few. Okay, now that we've been fishing for about a half hour or so, I'm gonna walk back down this way and fish this tail out, just because it's probably cooled off by now, and then we're gonna start moving up and covering more ground. 2 fish out of this run is kind of pathetic. So another thing on how to catch tons of fish in one outing is don't overfish a hole. If you are catching a ton of fish out of it, cool, keep fishing it. But if you're not, then what's the point of standing there and fishing if you're not catching anything? In my opinion, it makes more sense to move on and fish other holes. But at that last run, say I was hammering fish there, then yeah, of course I'd stay. If not, go to the next spot. That's what we're doing today. I think covering ground is huge. So we're gonna fish this run here and work our way all the way through it. I'm sure we could pull a few out of here. So this right here is going to be a really good part of the water to fish. It's getting a lot deeper. We're probably going to need to move this bobber up quite a bit. And we're going to cast right in that foam. That should be good. There we go. And not right there. Yeah, right there. Nice and slow current. It's gonna let those flies get down, and there's a fish. Awesome. Oh, I gotta get a little more line in. Make it easier to get them in the net. Oh, look at this. I got a rock to sit down on. Perfect. Come on, buddy. Perfect. In the net. Awesome. A little stocky. Look at this little guy. Oh my gosh. Buddy, relax. Little nub. No fin. See ya. Thanks for playing. Yep, there's another. What do we got here? Another little brown. Pop him off. There he is. See ya, buddy. Let's get one more in this drift here. Yep. There we go. Did he pop right off? He did. There he is. There he goes. Alright, now what I'm going to do is cross way down there, because I don't want to cross up here and dirty up all this water. So we're going to cross down there, because that looks like some really good water to fish over there. Yep. This fish is swimming into everything. Oh, that's awesome. Now, this is a stocked brook trout, but I knew there was brookies in here. There's even wild ones. But this is the first brook trout that I've ever caught in this creek, so pretty cool. See you, buddy. Yep. It's a good fish. It's another good fish. Yeah, man. Not as big as that other one I just caught, but a good fish for sure. Not even close to as big as that first fish. Nope, and he's going somewhere. He was pretty much in the net. There's another. Next cast. Lose a fish. Next cast. Get a fish. That one hit the net for us. Stocky. There he is. There he goes. Alright, we're gonna move up. We're working our way up to the last hole, and then I think we're gonna call it. But overall, it has been a very good day of fishing. But yeah. Oh my gosh, I was coming up to cast again and I caught one. Look at that. I mean, these fish are just really feeding in this creek today. Wind calmed down. Everything you would want to go right today has gone right for me. Just about, besides the leaky waders. But yeah, it is just hammer time for these fish. There's a nice little croaker. There he is. See ya, buddy. There's a fish. Beautiful brown. What a beaut. Look at that. Wild brown does not get better than that. Unless it's a 20-inch wild brown. Ha! There's, oh, that was a good fish. That was a super good fish. Just lost one. There's one. That's another good fish. That is a small fish. Those head shakes felt unreal. There he is. Felt like a good one. That wouldn't be a lie. He just slammed that. Yep, there's another good fish. Yep. Ate the top fly this time. Okay. There he is. There he goes. We're on. I stopped recording because I got like no GoPro battery left and it's gonna die soon, so. Try and land that big stocky. There we go. I wish I did have battery and was recording. Ooh, that hurt. Just got myself. Because as soon as I hooked onto this guy, I had a huge fish came out and went for the indicator. There was a huge fish in this whole summer. Let's see if we can get him. He is feeding. I think we might not have got him. We did get a nice one. Got him. Relax, buddy. Right in the nose, right in the nose. Whoops. He's back in the net. There he is. There he goes. Alright, I think we will end it on that. Probably not getting those flies back. We did, but that's a sign. We'll end it on that. Hope you guys like the video. If you're watching and you're not subscribed, I'd appreciate it. Give me a follow, and see you guys in the next one. Peace.